Hello, my name is Giorgio Gasparini. In this video we are going to see how to create an entity filter based on an alert rule and how to use it. The use case is this. Create a custom resource monitor rule. Create an entity filter to include only alerted systems from that rule and base an analysis on that entity filter. The value of this solution is the ability to dynamically identify entities that are breaching the thresholds with the selected metrics and chart them. To do this, first of all, create an alert rule to identify entities that are breaching thresholds with selected metrics. In this case, we chose the virtual clusters in a specified domain, and we're going to evaluate when the total data store utilization goes over 85%. Create an entity filter including all the virtual clusters of that domain, and include only entities in severity status generated by the resource monitor rule data store usage alerts. If you run the resource monitor task, these three systems clusters into that domain will be alerted. Edit or add an analysis to include the entity filter of alerted VMware entities and chart the formula or metric you evaluated into the alert rule. The final result is that the analysis will report only the systems breaching a threshold as evaluated by the resource monitor rule. In this case, the three clusters with total data store space utilization over 85%. Let's try to do the same together. Add a new alert rule of type resource monitor. We choose a custom resource rule. You can of course use out-of-the-box templates, but I chose to do this. We chose the VMware clusters of a specified domain. And we chose to create an alert rule when the total data store utilization goes over 85%. We run the rule. Three systems got alerted by the rule. This is scheduled to run daily. This is just a test. So into the workspace we can create an entity filter to search for virtual clusters in current domain and include only alerts generated by this resource monitor rule. As you can see, the three systems we alerted before are included into the entity filter. In this way, we can include this entity filter into an analysis. We chose to show only the metric we are alerting to. If we run the analysis, we get the three systems for which the data store usage goes over 85%.